Hi, this is John with the Adams Team Real Estate, and today I'm going to talk about where do you start when it's time to upgrade your home. So today I'm going to walk through our move-up buyer checklist, and really this applies to anyone who's planning to purchase a new home when they have a current home to sell. So the first thing to do is determine which one of two paths you're going to be on. Do you buy a home before you sell your current home, or do you have to sell your current home and then buy a home? So the first step really is figuring out your finances to determine which path you're on. So in order to buy before you sell, you're going to have both your down payment in place for the new home, whether that comes from cash or whether you tap into some equity from your current home. Two different options there for the down payment. The bigger hurdle is making sure that you can get approved for carrying both mortgages for a short time. And that's really going to take a conversation with a lender, part of the pre-approval conversation of which path you need to go on. Now, once you determine which side you're on, if you are buying before you sell, the next steps are really scheduling a consultation, a move-up buyer consultation with your realtor to plan out a timeline and strategies to really move forward, so you can lay out the full path from beginning to end. The next step is determining what your current home is worth so that you know how much equity you have. That helps you in step 3 determine what's your budget and getting your pre-approval. You've already started the conversation with the lender in most cases here, but that's really the next step is figuring out your budget and getting pre-approved. From there, you start your home search, find that dream home, get it under contract. At the same time you're doing that, you are also going to be prepping your home for sale so that the instant you go under contract, you can get your home up on the market so that you're not carrying two mortgages for longer than you need to necessarily. There's a couple different strategies there depending on your situation. Some people prefer to fully close on the new house, move out of the old house, and then stage it and then sell it. Other people would rather, as soon as they're under contract on the new house, they get their current house on the market while they're still living there. A couple different paths there, all depends on your preference. That's part of that first consultation and figuring out the overall schedule. Now, on the other side, if you have to sell before you buy, then your steps are slightly different. They follow more or less the same path, but slightly different. So, first step is you plan for the first move. In this case, you're going to be doing two moves here because you sell your home before you buy the next home. So you're going to have to determine, where do you go? Where do you and your family go? Is it to an apartment or a shorter term rental, or are you going to stay with parents, family, friends, relatives? Where are you going? And then the next step of that is, where is your stuff going? Unless you're moving into an apartment or a short-term home, you're going to have to probably get a storage space or something for all your stuff. Now, step 2 would be determining what your current house is worth with your realtor. So that's part of your listing consultation, figuring out where you're going and figuring out how much you can get for that current house. That helps with determining your budget on the new house, and you can solidify that once your first house goes under contract. Now, after that, you prep your home for sale and get it listed on the market. That really gets the ball rolling. Once your house goes under contract, that's when you start your home search in earnest. So in that case, you're kind of waiting to really get moving on the fun part. What everyone wants to do is the home search and looking for new homes. You really have to focus on the sale first, where you're going, and then once that's all determined, you can really start on that fun part, on the home search. So we do have a move-up buyer checklist. Happy to share it with anyone if you'd like. Feel free to reach out and tune in next month. We're going to be talking through overall market update, November St. Louis real estate market update. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks a lot.